Uh, I'm gonna bring Hugh in from Storythings. You want to turn your camera on, or do you want to be off camera today? It's up to you. Oh, there he is. There we
There
go.
we go. I wasn't expecting to be on camera tonight, so apologies.
That's all right. Where are you in the world?
I'm in sunny Ibiza. You can bring in Anjali if you like, who is in London.
Where is she? Oh, yeah, there she. Oh, geez. Yeah, I'm like,
Hello.
okay, there. I was like, wait, why am I missing somebody? All right. And you're not in Ibiza.
No, I am in rainy London.
Right. And thank you both for like showing up late. Thank you both for supporting Indie Agency News. You are among our newest members. We haven't really shared that with the community yet because I'm behind on things. But Anjali, you were one of our judges as well.
I was, yes.
So talk a little bit about your experience on that, and then we'll talk a little bit about the work. You raised your hand quick, and I appreciated that.
Thank you. Yeah, no, I love just seeing the range of creativity. And I thought with Indie Agency News, the top 40, because there were no specific categories, I thought will make it all the more interesting and all the more challenging.
Right.
And it's global, which I love because I love seeing different cultures, different stories represented. And I wanted to see what everyone would come up with. And it was absolutely fascinating. Some of the entries were really, really interesting. And within a few minutes, you love it. And it was great to be part of the first ever.
No, I appreciate it. No, and I think the feedback I got from judges as well was what I liked about no categories was 1 second you're looking at a big TV ad. The next you're looking at something like the Click that we just shared, and then also looking at something like Phoenixed, which you weren't allowed to judge.
I was not.
You had to abstain from that. But this is a fascinating project. So walk us through what this is. So this is for the Global Payroll Association. There was something askance happening in Canada. So walk us through this project.
Yeah, Hugh, why don't you take this one?
This was something one of our journalists, Grace Dubush, had been pitching to a couple of our clients for a couple of years unsuccessfully until we came across Mel Pizzey at the GPA over cocktails one night at a conference. And she pitched it to Mel. And Mel, just credit to Mel, went for it instantly and said, I love this story. Mm-hmm. It's exactly what we're all about. We're all about helping all our members understand the challenges of working in payroll. And the story it's quite if you live in the UK, it's an incredibly timely, familiar story, because the story is the Canadian government wanted to update its payroll systems with the idea of making millions of pounds worth of savings.
Right.
Didn't really listen to the advice of the experts, rushed it, and things went terribly wrong. And ended up costing them billions, and is still going on today. As a result of it, people got underpaid, people got overpaid, people didn't get paid at all. And as happens in such terrible situations like this, it leads to devastating life consequences. I say that, if you live in the UK, you'll be familiar with this story because we've just been through something called the post office scandal. And what happened, very, very similar story. Lots of people, due to the post office not kind of rushing things and not taking the advice from the experts, rolled new technology out that didn't quite work as it should have, and other people paid the consequence for it. So incredibly sad story, but an important story to tell, because every industry which is doing kind of similar sort of similar digital rollouts will face similar challenges that they faced. So there's a lesson for a lot of people there.
Yeah, I mean, there's usually a good British scandal every couple of years or so.
We're great at them.
I mean, that's why you're in Ibiza. Anjali, what was the most rewarding part of this work for you?
I think just being able to tell such an impactful story that affected real people's lives. I mean, there was as you mentioned, there was somebody who was overpaid by $35,000. There were people who couldn't make mortgage payments, and such a range of stories we told through the process of making this podcast. And I think if you listen to it, there's something in there for almost everyone, because
Right.
it's really human and really honest.
Well, congratulations. A reminder that we will be in London November 6th. We have a little drinks party happening. We're
Yeah.
actually in Manchester the night before. So Hugh has bailed to Ibiza. I'm bailing over to the UK for election night. But we will see you over there. But thanks again for being part of this jury. But most importantly, congratulations. This is excellent work and a great example of how brands and organizations can finance and fund important stories. So congratulations.